We're here with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. They're taking a hiatus, a little break. They're not really going away, but that's not happening yet. Over the next several months, you guys have got things planned. Like, what are you doing to kind of wrap up before your break?
We kicked off the beginning of the year with a world tour for our 10-year anniversary for Don't You Fake It, which was our debut album. Obviously came out 10 years ago. And we never actually played it from the beginning and the end in the track listing that recorded it. And over the years, we've had many albums, many EPs. And and people have asked us, like, hey, you ever going to play the album in full? You ever going to play the album in full? Because when it first came out, we were still opening band. And then we jumped right on the Warped Tour, which is 30-minute sets. Right. And then after that, we went into the studio and made our second album. So by the time our second album came out, we were splitting the new and old material. So just because of actual fan requests, and we've noticed in the recent years a lot of bands had been doing it, and people were kind of just beating us over the head with, are you going to do it? So it's kind of really, honestly, just for the fans. So right off the rip in January, we went out to the Philippines, and we started there, and it was just incredible. So
man, started in the Philippines. Most people say world tour, and they're like the United States and one stop in Canada. But you guys like immediately went all the way across the world. That's cool. Yeah,
it's really great. We have a huge fan base over there, so we like to start every tour there if we could.
Okay.
Just because, you know, my wife's half Filipino too, so her whole Filipino bloodline still lives there. So when I go there, I get to hang out like super immersed. You know, I actually spent like 3 weeks there, and it was really fun. It was really amazing. They're really good people, and they're very genuine.
Their KFCs have a ton of really weird food. Did you go to KFC?
It's all about the Jollibee, dude.
Okay.
You'll figure that out.
Okay, all right.
Skip the KFC and go to the Jollibee, and you'll win. But all summer, you know, we're doing all through June. We got a bunch of U.S. dates for the Don't You Fake It, and we're just playing the album from beginning to end. Not a lot of glitz and glam so far. You know, last night was sold out. It's been really great. It's been fun, kind of surreal, playing some of the older songs that we haven't played in years. You know, obviously we kept some of the big singles throughout the years and played those, but some of these songs we haven't played in a really long time. So it's been fun dusting them off and bringing them back out, and seeing the people who claim to have listened to the band from the beginning, even though that would put them at like 3 years old when the album came out.
Right,
You know,
okay.
I find that fascinating, but we're going to continue that for the rest of the year. Right now we're smack dab in the middle of the June run. My baby's coming in September, and then we're going to finish up with some California and Florida shows towards the end. And then we are going to do a few international things next year just because due to the birth, we had to move some stuff.
Reschedule.
So if you don't live in the U.S., you will have an opportunity, a few of you, if we haven't already been to your country next year. But for the U.S., this is it this year.
Okay, right on. Well, look, if I want to keep track of Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, you can, of course, do that through RadioU.com. And, Randy, you're the social media guy, right?
That's right.
You can
pretty much hit us up on redjumpsuit.com or any social media at Red Jumpsuit other than Snapchat. It's Red Jumpsuit.
Right. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.